And a very pleasant good afternoon, everybody. We're coming to you from the Shady Spring High School Auxiliary Gymnasium as we bring you 4 games today as part of the Little General Store's C.Adam Toney Discount Tires Basketball Showcase. I'm Bill O'Brien, and pleased to be working with Mike Green. Many of you know him in politics. You know him as a head basketball coach, and right now he is Vice President of External Affairs at New River Community and Technical College. Mike, good afternoon. Good to have you with me.
Bill, great to be here today and excited to have you sit here and spend the afternoon with you.
I think we're going to have a good time with this. And the first game we're going to be working with is Webster County and Nicholas County. These are varsity teams. And I know that, this is not in your wheelhouse, but it sort of is. I mean, you know coaches, you know players, and tell us what you do know about these two.
Yeah, well, again, like I said, I've been around basketball my entire life, and I did have the opportunity last year during the invitational tournament that we host to work a few games with Maris Lowry. And again, excited about this opportunity to sit here today and work with a legend such as yourself. And I know that Coach Boland's moved on and doing some things at Glenville State, and I'm excited about that. So, as I told Maris and I told Butch, anytime I can sit down beside you and help out, I'll be more than honored to do that.
Mike, thank you so much, and it's great that you survived Maris, so all things are good. We're going to take our first commercial break and come back with the starting lineups as Webster County will take on Nicholas County after these messages on video productions.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance, we've got your back office.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment Champion Mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Hey, grab me one too.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
And we're ready for the opening tip-off of our first game this afternoon, Nicholas County and Webster County. Here we go. We'll get you the lineups here in just a moment. Webster County in the traveling uniforms, the black with the red lettering. And we'll give you the lineups for Webster County. Kyle McMillan, Ashton Mall, Braden Triplett, Logan Licklider, and Riley Clevenger. We'll give you the other players as we get up and down the floor. Of course, not only these games going on, but also games in the main arena. 4 games there. Maris Lowry is taking care of business over there. Both these teams obviously rely on defense, and Mike Green, who is working with me today as a head basketball coach, knows the importance of D. And there was some right there. Here come the Grizzlies on the move, wearing the white and up, going the other way. A three-pointer airborne, and that's not going to make it. And a whistle and shoving is going to be called right now. Well, Coach, so far in just the first few seconds, you can see that both these teams are hustling in the early going.
Yeah, they're working hard, and you can tell this is early on. First, or probably the second preseason game for both of these teams, as they're a little rusty, but the effort and the intensity is definitely there.
Grizzlies are starting Trey Stump, Ethan Collins, Cole Brown, Landon Hanna, and Jason Morriston. And the point man right there is Trey Stump, wearing number 3 on his white outfit. High post, tipped away, and the Grizzlies, well, they're having trouble getting it to the hole until now.
Way to stay with it. Number 12 was
Landon Hanna, yeah. You and I both have to get used to these players. We've not seen them before. Again, good hustle on defense. It will belong to Webster County. So, Mike, what are you looking for as a coach in this kind of scrimmage game?
Well, early on, you're really just looking for that effort and intensity. You want to make sure that the kids have bought into what you want to do. And Riley Clevenger there just with a nice two-pointer from the left baseline to get started. And Riley's a great player. But just to go back to that question, we really want to make sure that the players have bought in, the intensity. As you can see there in Webster County, Coach Gray has done an amazing job over the last 5 to 10 years there. And kids are enthused and very energetic in this, what I would assume would be their second scrimmage as they get ready for the season opener.
You're exactly right. Webster County layup missing. Mike Gray is the head coach of Webster County, his 9th season. Of course, they won the state title in 2019. Boy, people are still talking about that in the Webster County community.
Yeah, and I was there that year, and it seems like the whole county was there. They was probably one of the biggest crowds that I'd seen in the state tournament since the early mid-'90s.
Trey Stump with the tray, and it's 5-3, favor of the Grizzlies, coached by Brian Phipps. It's great talking with both these coaches, very helpful in getting prepared for our broadcast.
Yeah, Coach Phipps does a great job, and as they're into the AAA division of boys basketball, Webster County is single A, but as you can tell here, very competitive here early on.
Well, it came over to us. That's us right here. Hi, everybody. And we survived. Your cell phone survived, Coach.
Yes, sir. Stayed on the table there.
All right, Webster County. This is triplet with it, wearing number 3. A long 3 airborne by Clevenger, missing. Fadeaway shot not there, bad angle. And the Grizzlies are into a held ball.
Yeah, Logan Licklider, number 3 for Webster, is very long. Looks good. I think he may have had the baseline open to him, but he decided to pull up for the baseline jumper a little short.
Nicholas County Grizzlies. They scrimmaged Meadow Bridge, by the way. Each team had a scrimmage. Nicholas keeps it. Rebounding is something that Coach Phipps says they really want to work on, and I think most coaches realize how important it is. Missed the easy one, and the next one is blocked. Boy, Ethan Collins wishes he had that one back.
Yeah, no, and I was looking there too, number 33, Jackson Morriston. He's the quarterback for Nicholas County, and had the opportunity to watch him this year play Shady Spring during the football season. A great athlete, and he led that team very well this year as a quarterback.
A lot of these kids, especially at the smaller schools, will play football as well as basketball, maybe other sports as well. From 3. Nope. Grizzlies on the move. 2-on-1 fast break, layup, good. So Stump scores for the second time this afternoon.
Yeah, very nice spacing, good job. 2-on-1, should be an automatic layup. Well executed by the Nicholas County Grizzlies.
Webster County trying to figure out this defense, and here's the shot from the foul line, not there. Rebound offense. One more long ball, that's not going to work. But Webster still keeps it, well, for a moment. And a timeout is going to be called for the Grizzlies. All right, we're early on in the first of 4 games on Video Productions, and we'll be back after you watch these commercial messages on Video Productions.
Game is sponsored by Brian Helton. Brian is running to represent you in the state senate. Brian is the conservative choice for Raleigh, Wyoming, and Fayette counties. He is pro-life and supports our Second Amendment rights. Brian Helton will work hard to make it happen. Paid for by Helton for West Virginia. Kayla Kessinger, Treasurer.
Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Welcome back to Shady Spring High School. Bill O'Brien here with former head basketball coach Mike Green. Thrilled to have him with us. He's going to analyze a couple of games with us, first 2, and then we'll switch off and have different analysts in the next 2 games. We're ready to go. Thank you. Referee's looking over here to make sure that we got our commercials in, and we thank them so much for their cooperation. All right, the Nicholas County Grizzlies wearing the home white, and a foul is going to be called. So, Mike, I would say here in the early going, both teams are just feeling each other out. They're not quite sure what's what.
Yeah, well, and at this early stages of the season, they're probably just trying to figure themselves out as well. You know, that we're probably just over a month in for practice. Each team has probably already had 1 scrimmage. You're allowed to have 2 scrimmages, and with the season starting next week, this is very important to really just figure out ourselves as a team, and then really not worry too much about what our opponent's doing this early on.
Collins missing the shot, and here come the Highlanders from Webster County. Both these teams have high hopes.
Nice block by Morrison there for Nicholas County.
Got a replay there, courtesy of Little General. And there is the block. Love that replay. When I attend a basketball game in person and I'm up in the stands, I keep going over to watch the instant replay, and in the stands you don't see it.
Yeah,
you see it here on Video Productions.
It's a great benefit and a great opportunity that's provided by our sponsors.
Kyle McMillian right in front of us is ready to trigger in. Licklider with it now, wearing number 4. How do you like those shoes?
Yeah,
you can see them in the dark.
Nice and bright. Yes,
yeah,
sir.
Yeah.
Oh, nice spin by Clevenger.
Foul called on the Grizzlies.
I tell you, Bill, looking at the Webster County, they've got 2 or 3 kids that look to be 6'3", 6'4", long and lengthy, and should be a very competitive team in the single A ranks this year.
You know, talking to both coaches, they were excited with their teams. They feel they're going to both do well. Well, Webster's aggressive.
Yep. Steal by Logan Licklider. Didn't quite get the follow-up off the steal, but heading the other way.
Into the paint. Now from the corner. Not going to go. Both teams a little bit cold in shooting. There's traveling called, obviously. And the Webster County player, Triplett, saying, hey, I got pushed. Look at here. Coach Mike Green gets his own chair, ladies and gentlemen. You have arrived, Mike.
Yeah, well, I tell you, this bench is working out pretty good for me. Sitting here in the front row of the bleachers at the Shady Spring Auxiliary Gym is pretty comfortable. Especially be sitting here by you, Mr. O'Brien.
Hey, stop that. You're making me feel old there, Coach. What do we got? Well, the buzzer sounded, I think, by accident. Long shot, no good. Follow-up, yes. So the follow-up that time by Trey Brogan, his first basket. And it's 9-3, favor the Grizzlies. Little hot potato action there.
Yeah, some early season rust going on for sure.
Yeah. Oh, look at here.
Big steal by Stump. Breakaway layup, left hand up and go.
Perfect. Stump's third basket of the afternoon, and with that, a timeout is being called by the Grizzlies. So it's 11-3, and we'll be back in 60 seconds on Video Productions. Whoa.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
This game is sponsored by Brian Helton. Brian is running to represent you in the state senate. Brian is the conservative choice for Raleigh, Wyoming, and Fayette counties. He is pro-life and supports our Second Amendment rights. Brian Helton will work hard to make it happen. Paid for by Helton for West Virginia. Kayla Kessinger, Treasurer.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Boy, I could use a Pepsi right now. I know I'm going to need it before the afternoon is done. My favorite, Pepsi Cola. The full strength version, by the way. All right, Webster County ready to go. Licklider with it, wearing number 4, and the lob pass underneath. Boy, and I'll tell you, during the timeout, Coach Mike Gray was trying to get his team's attention. He raised his voice just a bit, and obviously he's not going to be pleased.
Yeah, Webster County, I mean, again, they're a very multi-diverse team. I mean, they like to get out and run, but also have a lot of nice sets and a good defensive play there by number 5 of Webster County, which is Zach McCourt. Good steal there. Morrison out front for Nicholas County.
Fast break on the way. And again, it's getting a little sloppy, but we're early on.
Logan Licklider with a rebound. Back out front to number 2.
Ashton Mall.
With a layup. Good take, Ashton Mall.
You know, Mike, we'll want to talk about defenses, both teams, and I think all teams realize that defense is so important. And there's a steal right there, the defense working for the Highlanders. How did he keep control of that? Follow up, no. Follow up again, out of bounds to Webster County.
I'm very impressed with Webster County's length. They're just getting after it on the offensive and defensive boards.
McCourt will trigger in. From 3. Nope, still ice cold. And we got a foul as the ball was pushed up the floor by Trey Stump. So we've got 35 seconds left in this opening period. And by the way, if you missed our broadcast last night, we were going over the rules of these scrimmages. At the end of each quarter, they go back to 0, and they start each quarter fresh as far as the scoreboard is concerned. And right now, it's obvious that the Grizzlies are going to win this quarter.
Great defense by Webster County, a 5-second call. Nicholas County couldn't get the ball into play.
All right, let's get with it. Licklider with it. A lot of action defensively. Licklider again from downtown. And a foul on the rebound. So going to the line will be Zach McCourt. No, it will not be a shooting foul. McCourt will get back into his position, and it'll be Moll triggering in, M-O-L-L. Grizzlies had that figured out, but Moll winds up with it and fires a 25-footer off the rim. Clevenger will follow. In and out. Grizzlies get the basketball with 2 seconds left, and that is going to do the first quarter. So after 1, it's Nicholas County 11, Webster County 5. Second quarter coming up here at Shady Spring in 60 seconds on Video Productions.
I'm Leanna Burnett, owner of Window World of Beckley. At Window World, we are proud to deliver exterior solutions that are beautiful, affordable, and guaranteed for life. We do things the right way. Honest pricing, no gimmicks, and thousands of satisfied customers. Call Window World of Beckley today at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW and have your new windows, siding, and doors before winter. Window World of Beckley, family owned,
Nationally known.
You have a goal. You know what you want. Start with us, New River Community and Technical College, your community college. Take classes online or in a classroom in Beaver, Lewisburg, Summersville, or Princeton, or step outside the classroom in one of our technical or health programs. Find flexible and affordable options to help you reach your goal. It's closer than you think when you start with us, New River Community and Technical College. Apply today.
New River Community and Technical College. My partner Mike Green knows a little about that. Mike, I want you just to say a couple of words and then we'll talk to you more about New River at halftime. But what's going on?
Well, a lot of things in New River, and if you follow us on social media, you'll hear me say a lot of time great things, yes. And I truly believe that great things are happening at New River. We provide educational workforce opportunities for 9 counties in the southeastern part of West Virginia with 4 campuses, one in Beckley, Princeton, Summersville, and in Lewisburg. So, again, a wonderful opportunity. Glad to be here. I know New River participates and sponsors in most of Video Productions pieces, as well as partnering with Video Productions in the 6th Annual New River CTC Invitational. That'll be coming up in early January.
We'll talk more about that as the afternoon goes along. Thank you, Mike. You did that in perfect radio time. You asked for a 60-second spot, 30-second spot, you got it done. Here come the Grizzlies. Start of the second quarter, we're back at 0-0 after Nicholas won the first quarter. A little sloppy there. We'll have an out-of-bounds play coming to Webster. Webster County.
Yeah, execution's definitely lacking here, but effort is all the coaches could ask for. But I understand the frustration that both coaches are feeling here right now early on.
Here's Clevenger. Shut down on the baseline from back of the foul line. The court missing. Grizzlies on the attack. Number 12 is Hannah. From deep in the corner, that's too strong. And we'll go the other way with the Highlanders. And a foul called.
Little shove by Stump on the right base or sideline.
So, Mike, I've got to ask you. You were head coach in basketball at Independence. You've been around the game so long. You going to get back into it one day?
As far as coaching, though, I think I'm retired from coaching. Both my kids played basketball growing up, and in addition to my time playing basketball, also coached youth and travel sports until the opportunity was given to me to coach Independence High School for 4 years. I enjoyed it, but I'm also glad to not have to worry about all the preparation, all the performance, and everything that comes along with being a head basketball coach here in Southern West Virginia.
You know, Mike, we talked about that. By the way, Triplett had missed the shot, and now we're on the other end of the floor. But, you know, I talked to a coach, this was years ago, football coach actually, and he added up what his hourly rate would be. And it came to something like 20-some cents an hour.
Yeah, well, he was paid well then if he made 20 cents an hour, because not being in the school system, it's even less than what the teacher's additional compensation is. But, again, I cannot imagine one coach doing it for the compensation or the pay. It's for hopefully the love of the game and the opportunity to provide some sort of direction and leadership to the youth of today.
Triplett missing, and what we're talking about with coaching is not only the games and the practices and the travel and all of the other things you've got to do. And a lot of times you're leading these young men. I mean, they just need a little bit of help in developing in life. So coaching is being done for the right reasons for most of these coaches.
Yeah, it's a great opportunity. And kids today, there are so many distractions, so many opportunities to make a poor decision. And again, just honor all these kids who are out here working. Basketball by far, I've played them all. Basketball by far is the hardest one to be prepared for when you talk about physical conditioning and so forth. And, I look at my time back at Woodrow playing with Coach Barksdale on that 1992 state championship team, average maybe 2 minutes a game, but yet you're still required to put in that work, put in those practices, those long hours. In basketball by far, physically is the hardest one to be in shape for and ready to play.
That's interesting that you say that. Ashton Mull, by the way, missing the first foul shot. He gets one more. He scored a field goal for his activities so far this afternoon. First of 4 games of broadcasting on Video Productions. And 4 more on the other side with Maris Lowry. Layup, no, bad angle. Let's try from 3. Count it.
Very good.
Nice shot from Collins. Ethan Collins scores. And we got points on the board 2 minutes deep into the second quarter. Here's Webster County. Maul with it. Triplett. He sees room and he draws the foul. Raiden Triplett. Is this a shooting foul?
I think they're going to call it on the floor.
They are. They are. Maul will feed it in. Got a good group of officials. In fact, the officiating has been really, really good in the games that I saw last night.
Yeah, Sam Allen and Justin Grogg and Timmins, they do a great job.
How did he get that pass away? Let's try a 3-ball. Not quite. It will belong to Webster.
Yeah, great hustle by number 15, Isaiah Minor, for the Nicholas County Grizzlies.
Webster County. He said they scrimmage Midland Trail. Getting ready for the regular season with this good matchup. Still stays on this end of the floor.
Yeah, what a wonderful opportunity that Little General and C.Adam Toney Tires put on to sponsor this event that's hosted by Coach Olson and the Shady Spring Tigers. This has continued to grow. I know Coach Bolin was the mastermind behind this. And as he's moved on to Glenville State, I'm glad to see it continue on to give these kids and teams opportunities to compete.
Absolutely. And we've had a good turnout, too. Hopefully, I know there's so much going on, Christmas parades and things like that. There's a 3-ball by Stump, his second long ball, and he's got 10 points. 6-0, favor Grizz. Triplett. Raiden Triplett. Like his shoes, too.
Yeah, they're nice shoes. And, again, 6-0 in this quarter. I think the first quarter ended with Nicholas County winning 11-5. So almost a double-digit lead here for the Grizzlies. But again, just as we talked about earlier, the Nicholas County Grizzlies being a AAA team and Webster County being a single-A team, I think it's a good test for Coach Gray and his Webster County Highlanders.
Coach Gray is a Webster County guy. Played for Webster County, obviously coaching. Out-of-bounds play coming to the Highlanders.
And his son was a key contributor and probably the main cog in that championship team they won back in 19, was it, Bill, I think?
Yeah, it was. You're exactly right. You're exactly right. And as I mentioned, the community is still thrilled that happened. That was just one of the great stories in West Virginia sports. Well, we'll go the other way. Nicholas County gets it. We're about midway through the second quarter here at the Auxiliary Gymnasium, Shady Spring. 4 games today here, 4 across the hall. So if you like basketball, come on by and spend some time with us. We'll be playing ball probably till 7 o'clock tonight. Another foul call. And to the line, Cole Brown for Nicholas County. Brian Phipps, when I talked to him, he said defense is obviously going to be the key. Brown makes the first. But he said, I'm excited about our team. He said, we've just got, I think, the makings of a really good squad.
Yeah, they're really good. That Briley Bales kid, I think he transferred to Midland Trail, but he was a senior who was an outstanding player. I know they're going to miss him, but I know Coach Phipps feels confident in what he has here, even without Briley Bales being in uniform.
Triplett couldn't handle the basketball, and so we'll go the other side. This Collins with it, passing to the corner for a 3-ball, and that one's a little bit short by Stump. Webster County with it. Maul's going to take his time. Mike, I'm going to ask you to analyze these defenses too, because I know some of them like to go more than just a matchup zone or man-to-man.
Yep. Yeah, no, absolutely. Both teams are well coached. Right now, they're mostly playing man-to-man defense. You can tell that we're still working off some rust. Some are not jumping to the ball, being in help position, but overall effort intensity is there. Coaches have to be happy with that here early in the season. Right now, Nicholas County Grizzlies are in a man-to-man zone.
from the foul line.
When I say man-to-man zone matchup on the inbounds play was in the zone, they did rotate out into their traditional man-to-man defense. So
Braden Triplett got that basket. The air ball from the corner for the Grizz, and so he'll come the other way on the fast break. And boy, look how quickly Nicholas County got back on defense.
And Riley Clevenger is a good player, returning player, all-state player from last year, and Coach Gray is expecting and needing a big season out of Riley Clevenger.
This Triplett, he can do a lot of things. Work inside, outside. He's going to try the outside shot, and it's off the back brace. Nicholas County going. Couldn't catch up with that pass.
Some coaches will say that was the worst shot in basketball, with your foot just inside the three-point line. So, but a little long on that. Turnover from Nicholas County, back heading Webster County's way.
That's the voice of Mike Green. Former state senator, by the way. You've done a lot of things in your career, and you got a lot of career to go. Here we go. Webster County running and gunning, and bank shot is in there. Good by McCourt. Zach McCourt's first basket. The Grizzlies looking things over. Well, and there's the foul right there. A little more aggressive than Logan Licklider wanted to be.
Yeah, and the Nicholas County fans, they're a little upset. Got inside that circle, number 11. He did try to push off, create space, and I think the Webster County folks may have been wanting the foul. But again, great job by the officiating crew.
Rogan trying to throw it under the baseline, to the baseline, and the pass goes astray. So another turnover. We had a lot of turnovers here in the first half of play, but that's, again, scraping the rust off, including the announcer. And it'll get better as we go along. Going to call a held ball. Good call. 2 minutes left till halftime. And at halftime, we're going to talk to Mike Green about his tournament and also his son. I mean, we got a lot to talk to you about, Mike, and we've got 2 games in which to do it. So we'll keep you busy. And we really appreciate you spending time with us today. I know everybody's got so much going on, and you were kind enough to say, yeah, I'll help the old guy.
Well, I didn't quite say the old guy. I may have said the legend, but again, last thing I know, as great and as amazing as you are, sitting here doing 4 or 5 games by yourself can be difficult. But just coming out and having a conversation about basketball, I look forward to it.
Thank you, Mike. Well, I thought that was going to wipe out our computer. That pass almost got us. In fact, on the other side, last night, it did wipe out part of their announcing technology. Maris's. And poor Maris, you know, he wasn't able to talk in the second half.
Well, I was watching the shady South Charleston game and wondered why the connection went off the air, but that's a good explanation here today why.
Follow up, no. Oh my gosh, Brown would love to have that shot over. Turnaround by Clevenger missing. In the regular season, he's going to make that shot, and now a foul is called as the activity is getting a little bit rough, and the referees are keeping it under control.
Yeah, that was probably a frustration foul by Wall. Again, Clevenger out front, nice lead pass. Pump fake, missed the layup, and then Wall on the foul on the rebound.
Trey Stump. Collins with it now, back to Stump. Working on the perimeter, looking for an open shot. Webster's not going to let that happen. Well, there's an opportunity for the layup, and it just did not work out.
Yeah, and great movement on defense. Again, man-to-man being played currently by the Webster County Highlanders. Good help position. If you'll notice, when the ball's on the left side of the floor, the defenders that are in the paint got 1 foot in the paint in that help position. Great job, great coaching by Coach Mike Gray.
New player in there is Justin Lewis, wearing number 1 on his black outfit. Now from 3, Clevenger missing, and the rebound is pulled down by Morrison. Jackson Morrison. Grizzlies keep it. Underneath, what a nice pass. Couldn't finish.
Yeah, Loudon Hanna missed at the corner 3, came back, battled for the rebound, had another inbounds play set up, but 2 misses for number 12, Landon Hanna for Nicholas County, but great effort on his part.
Can't read my writing. Sorry, I'll do a little bit better on Landon. There we go. From downtown. Air ball. 6 seconds left in the half. And it looks like Nicholas County is going to win this quarter. They won the first one 11-5. And we'll have, of course, the third and fourth quarters after intermission. And then the coaches will have a chance to do a little bit of scrimmage action on specialized plays. Oh, nice spin move, and it would not go down that time for Brown. And there's the buzzer. Not a lot of scoring, but a lot of action. 8-4, Nicholas County wins the second quarter, and that'll bring us to halftime. Hope you'll stay with us. We're going to talk to Coach Mike Green after we pause for these messages on Video Productions.
Football season is starting and the all-star lineup of new Kias are here at Friendship Kia of Beckley. We have the playbook to help you score the big win on your new Kia purchase. We make sure you get the best price with almost all of our new cars priced at invoice. And don't forget, we have one of the largest selections of inventory to help find you that perfect ride. We have a roster full of non-commissioned sales staff and an any reason 7-day exchange program. So get off the bench and get a new Kia from your friends at Friendship Kia of Beckley.
We're dealing!
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
And we are back at halftime at Shady Spring High School's auxiliary gym. This is the Little General Store's C.Adam Toney Discount Tires Basketball Showcase, brought to you by Video Productions. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, along with Coach Mike Green. Well, Mike, just give me a real quick rundown on what you saw here in this first half. Not a lot of scoring. Nicholas County won the first quarter 11-5, and they won the second quarter 8-4. But as we mentioned, a lot of up and down.
Yeah, if this was a real game being kept by traditional scoring, it would be 19-9, which is a 10-point halftime deficit by the Webster County Highlanders. But yeah, overall, again, as I've said throughout the broadcast, intensity, effort is there. Execution's lacking a little bit, but again, I think at this early stages of the season, the coaches have to be happy with the effort being provided by their players.
Mike, I want to ask you just a personal question about your son Brady. People know that he is an exceptional athlete and just a good guy, and he's really had to go through some personal problems with injuries. I mean, the serious injury he suffered the first time, and he came back early. I mean, and you kept giving updates on Facebook, and it was amazing to see his progress. And he gets back, and he's just going great, and then it happens again. How do you get through that as a family? How is he getting? How's he doing?
Yeah, well, he's tough. I can tell you that, mentally, physically. You mentioned the ACL tear his sophomore year, first game of the year against this Nicholas County Grizzlies team. He missed his sophomore year, came back. But yeah, no, it's tough. And this past season, the fifth game of the year, he broke his leg over at Greenbrier West and missed the second half of the season. But he's doing well. Had a little procedure. Doc Tabbitt did a procedure on him about 6 weeks ago. He's back, just now starting to finish some of that rehab for this injury. But yeah, it's been hard luck. It's been hard, being a father, being his coach on multiple levels since he was in second grade, and just to see him struggle and know the work that he has put in, and to miss basketball. He will not be playing basketball this year for the Shady Tigers, and it's tough. But overall, we're fortunate, we're blessed. I mean, otherwise his health is good. He's putting in a lot of work trying to get back, hoping to have the opportunity to play football at the next level. We were up at he's had the opportunity to do a unofficial visit at Fairmont and Concord, as well as we went up to Morgantown against with the Cincinnati game, had that opportunity to meet Coach Brown. And I don't know where his future will be, but he hopes he has the opportunity to play football at the next level.
So Brady Green, football, that's great to hear. All right, my friend. We're going to pause for commercial message. We'll have the second half play-by-play in just a minute on Video Productions.
Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, West Virginia's largest GMC Buick dealer, is a proud sponsor of West Virginia High School athletics and our area student athletes. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall, with 2 locations for your convenience: 3934 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley and 8762 Seneca Trail in Fairleigh. Plus, you can shop 24/7 at BeckleyAutomall.com. Dutch Miller's Beckley Auto Mall and West Virginia's student athletes. A winning combination. GMC, we are professional grade.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Compliance helped me lose 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Unlock the money already in your home at City National Bank. Consolidate loans or fund your next big project with a home equity line of credit with a great low intro rate. Visit your local branch to get started. City National Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender. Learn more at homeequity.bankatcity.com.
Back at Shady Spring High School, yours truly, Bill O'Brien, along with former basketball coach Mike Green, courtesy of New River Community and Technical College. He is the man there, Vice President of External Affairs. Easy for me to say, External Affairs. And Mike, I'm going to have you put your coaching hat on for just a few seconds. What do you think these two coaches said in the locker room?
Well, I think overall, Coach Brian Phipps at Nicholas County is probably telling his team just to slow down a little bit. They've had a bunch of turnovers, even though they're up 10 points. But still probably not happy with the execution. And definitely Coach Mike Gray, the Webster County Highlanders, he's telling his team just to slow down. They have been playing hard. He has to love their effort. But, again, more turnovers than points, I would say, for his team without I know we're not keeping complete stats, but again, just keep working, keep grinding, keep doing what we're doing, and we just really just want to get better.
And water would be great, thank you. Or Pepsi, yeah. I'm just regular, yeah, yeah. That's Sam Hall, who is the tournament director here, taking over for Coach Bob Boland. And we were talking about Bob during the commercial break, Mike. And for those who don't know, Bobby Boland is the head basketball coach on the men's side up at Glenville State. And you mentioned he's 3-3 now.
Yeah, no, he started out, again, I was watching him and just seeing how he does because, again, I used to play for Coach Boland when he was coach at Woodrow Wilson, followed him at Mountain State. But they started out 0-2, and they've rebounded, and I think they're now 3-3 and 2-1 in the MEC conference.
We'll keep up with Coach Boland, and we do miss him here at Video Productions and, of course, in this tournament and all the other things that he did. But talk about one of the great basketball minds, Bob Boland is one of those great ones. All right, let's get to the basketball game here. And this is Webster County. If you're just tuning in, they're in the black uniforms with the red numerals. And they did not score a lot of points, only 9 total in the first half. And their shooting has not gone very well. In fact, Clevenger, he's holding his head. I think he took an elbow, inadvertent elbow to the head, and he's rubbing it off, saying, let's see if there's any blood there. No, I don't feel any. I think we're okay.
Yeah, he's a tough kid, great player.
A 3-ball is good by Collins, his second long ball of the afternoon. This is the first of 4 basketball games we're going to broadcast today on this channel of Video Productions. 4 more over in the main gymnasium that Maris Lowry is doing on Video Productions. And, of course, you can watch them after the fact. I'll tell you what, the benches are getting into this now, Mike.
Yeah, no, and you could tell, we were talking about what Coach Phipps have been telling his team. Obviously, he made a big effort on defensive intensity. They have picked it up here in the first 3 possessions for sure.
Stump and Collins are the guards. Now they're going to work it back to the guards. Hannah with it, number 12, and there's the steal. Both teams still need to tighten up. Grizzlies with it, and there's a stoppage of play. I don't see the fists. Just a turnover, not a foul.
Yeah, I think he was getting ready to call a jump ball, alternating possession, and changed his mind there, out of bounds to Nicholas County.
When you see the referee holding his hand high and he's got a clenched fist, that is the foul signal. Outside the 3-point arc. Whoop, bad pass.
Yeah, got a little quick for number 11 on Nicholas County was Browning.
Again, we're still getting comfortable with these players. It's easy to see Licklider with those shoes. And, of course, the same with Triplett. From downtown, no good. A little bit sloppy, but now we go on a 2-on-1. Layup is no good, but there is going to be a foul and 2 shots coming.
Yeah, not the best spacing for a 2-on-1 from a coach's perspective. Nicholas County 2-on-1 on that break.
You can see it here
on the replay, but you really want to have spacing to make that defender make a decision. So if the defender doesn't come out on the ball, he should have a layup. If he brings the defender to him, then his running mate should have a wide open layup. But spacing wasn't ideal, but still got the foul and went to the free throw line, missing the first one.
Landon Hanna, number 12 in your scorebook. A 3-0 lead. We're 2 minutes deep into the third quarter here at Shady Spring High. Hanna one more, and it rolls off. He missed them both. The Highlanders from Webster County. They're very optimistic with their season coming up. As Coach Green told you, they're single A, but they can play with just about anybody. And we got a foul call. So Stump, Collins, Hanna, Morriston, and Brown. Those are the 5 for Coach Brian Phipps for Nicholas County. He's got the ball right now. Brown with it, number 11, passing off to Hanna, right in front of us. And there's a foul call. So Webster winds up with good defense and gets the basketball. Let's take a look at Webster County. You can see Triplett wearing number 3, and that's Mall, number 2 with the ball right now.
Yeah, great defensive intensity by Ashton Mall that last possession, causing the turnover and the subsequent foul.
3-pointer missing that time by McCourt. Saved at the last moment. Whoa, where did he go?
Yeah,
into the popcorn machine.
Yeah, Logan, great effort. Again, I know Coach Gray's not going to be happy with the results here so far through 2.5 quarters, but the effort has been outstanding for his team.
One thing he said they were going to work on was their matchup zone. So sometime during this game, you're going to see that. You know, sometimes it's not all the scoring. It's just you try certain things that you want to work on for this season.
Yeah, no, and a foul on Riley Clevenger. They're right in front of us. But, yeah, that's what these scrimmages are for. That's why Coach Bolin has implemented this reset after each quarter, so you get a fresh start, maybe work on different lineups, different offenses and defenses that you really want to test before the season gets started.
Brown passing to the right wing. Collins with it. Almost a steal, and there is the steal, but he was on the end line. So a good effort that time by McCourt, but it will continue to be the possession of the Grizzlies of Nicholas County. Summersville School, and well, they've got some good things going in Nicholas County now. New schools being built, long shot no good, and it will come the other way for the Highlanders. From deep in the right corner, that's not going to go. I'd say the shooting percentages are just not good for Webster County. Another three, airborne, and that is an air ball. And a foul call on the rebound try. So the foul is on Triplett. Check me, the foul is on Stump. 4:33 to go, third quarter, and only 3-0. So, again, Mike, we've had a lot of action up and down the floor, but just not a lot of points.
Yeah, again, great effort, great intensity. Again, just watching these kids, and one thing that these young athletes need to understand is their body language, and when things don't go their way, coaches really are looking to see how they respond, how they react, and body language is probably the first indicator a coach is looking for.
Triplett with a nice turnaround jump shot. Count it. So Webster County gets on the board here, just close to the middle point of the third quarter. Fake the three, going a little bit closer, and good defense. Now we'll try on the high post, Mike.
Justin Lewis just checked in for the Webster County Highlanders and working the top of that 2-3 zone that we were just talking about.
Jackson Morriston wears 33 for the Grizzlies. He was the offended party there. It'll be an out-of-bounds play for Nicholas County. Morrison. From the corner, wide open. There's the shot, and there are the points. Nicely done for Ethan Collins. His third tray of the afternoon. Triplett. He's got one. Triplett with his third bucket, and it's good to see that they're starting to connect now, both teams. Another long ball, just off the mark that time by Brogan, Trey Brogan, who had just come into the Grizzlies lineup, number 20. We go the other way with Triplett, fadeaway shot. There's the foul. You know, Mike, when you're in a shooting slump, it just takes one shot to get your confidence back, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, especially in, as we talk about just seeing it go through the rim, whether it's a free throw, a layup. But I know Coach Gray was really high on his team. And again, here in the last 2 or 3 possessions, number 3, Triplett at the free throw line has really turned it on, made a couple nice shots.
Raiden Triplett. We'll remember him not only for his basketball skills, but those spiffy shoes. Trying to tie the score here late in the third quarter, and he's got it. So there we go. Tied at 6. Nicholas County on the attack. See if they can figure out this defense. And away from the action, there is a timeout called. So a timeout by Nicholas County's head coach, Brian Phipps, and we'll be back in 60 seconds on Video Productions.
General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
And we are back courtside. Video Productions, proud to present this game between Webster County and Nicholas County, and we've got 3 more games coming up at 2:15, Pikeview and Westside. At 4 o'clock, Liberty and James Monroe. And at 5:45, the finale, Greater Beckley against Van. We'll have all of those games here on Video Productions. Nicholas County, room on the baseline for the drive, and that's a 2-pointer for Collins. He's in double figures with 11.
Yeah, nice baseline floater by Collins.
Here's Clevenger. Approaching 3 minutes left in the third. And we've got a nice close game here in the third, as we mentioned, and Mike has mentioned it too, that the scoreboard is set to 0 at each quarter so you can start fresh. Clevenger with a fadeaway, no, off the wrong foot, and it'll go out of bounds to the Grizzlies.
Good defense by Nicholas County in that man-to-man help position. Well coached, well executed defense, and a out of bounds, but a turnover. Logan Licklider, number 4, with a breakaway and fouled going out.
There's the foul on Collins for Nicholas County. He had to do that.
Yeah, great effort, great hustle getting back. I mean, Logan Licklider was out front. Looked to have an easy, wide-open layup, but the great effort by Collins.
Logan Licklider. Let me put my sunglasses on. The shoes are blinding. Pretty cool. Whoops. Licklider still looking for his first point of the afternoon. And, Mike, we want to talk about free throw shooting because that is something you think it's easy, and it's not to get that rhythm going. There's the second out of 2.
Yeah, well, and as a coach and as a parent of a player, you want to, again, it's just about repetition. And again, I tell my kids, both players and offspring, they're called free throws for a reason. And I just truly believe if we put the time and effort in, pay attention to what it takes, that even at the high school level, we should be over 70%. But today, I would venture to say both teams are well under 50.
Mm-hmm. I've got those numbers, and I'm going to try to add them up one time during a commercial. There's a 3-ball good by Triplett. He's got 11 points. His second long ball successfully done.
Yeah, nice step back 3. Great play, great shot.
Mm-hmm. And now Webster County with their lead at 9-8. With close to 2 minutes left in the third quarter. And we've got the replay there, courtesy of Brian Helton. Hopefully we'll get a chance to visit with him later in the day. Thank you, Brian Helton, candidate for state senate, and one of the good guys. Okay, Grizzlies ready to go. Collins passing, and Brown with it. Around the horn they go. Good crisp passing, but that defense is not letting them get a shot off. Try again. There's the foul. Referee Sam Allen seeing that foul with 1:42 left in the third, and here's the replay, courtesy of Access Health, Mike.
Yeah, no, attacking the baseline, a little late on the rotation for Triplett, but a good attack, nice attack on the rim to the left side of the baseline. Foul on the shot, 2 free throws for Nicholas County's Ethan Collins.
Collins has hit 3 long balls and a 2-pointer and misses his first foul shooting chance this afternoon. So 11 total points for Collins, and trying to tie the game right now, at least this quarter. I got to get my mindset away from these fresh starts every quarter. There he goes. Tie game. Check me on that. They put it, I think they put the point on the wrong side. From deep in the corner, that's no good. Highlander rebound, turnaround jumper is no good, and that's 44 Kyle McMillian into the ball game. Now they've got the score right at 9-9. A long shot. We're going to get some foul shooting action, and 3 shots will be coming here for Licklider, Logan Licklider. 1 out of 2 for the afternoon.
Yeah, corner 3. 2 Nicholas County defenders went to close out. I think they ran into each other and ultimately into Logan Licklider. So first of 3 is up.
And they'll get 2 more shots. Remember when the NBA used to say you had 2 shots to 2 for 3? That was good. Well, only 2 shots. My bad.
Yeah, they must have been on the line over there.
Must have been. Layup, bank shot too hard, follow no, follow again, yes. And again, give the points to Triplett. Good crashing of the boards by Webster County. And stoppage on play. See what the refs have to say.
I think they're discussing the last free throw.
Saying that there should have been 3? And I think, Mike, you're right about that. That's Mike Green, along with yours truly, Bill O'Brien, on video productions, and so they're talking over, and I think that's it.
Yeah, and they may be saying that the foul was on the floor after the shot, but they are discussing that with Coach Mike Gray, as we can see here. And
Mike is nodding his head. You know, these referees and the coaches, they seem to be getting along just great. And I know that there is a severe need for more referees. And sometimes the referees take it, maybe not from the coaches, but from the fans. But we sure do need more people wearing the whistle and the striped shirts.
Yeah, and as we were discussing, yes, they did owe Logan Leclerc one more free throw. But to discuss, I always encourage any of those fans who are up in the stands who are being critical of officials. As you mentioned, there is a great need. It's pretty simple to become an official anymore. So, I would encourage any of the fans that are being so critical to don the striped shirt and come out and support these youth.
I refereed a charity game one time, and that was it. The grief I took, and I deserved it. I was terrible. But I tell you, it's just not an easy thing to do. We've got a timeout here. A 4-point game with 1:07 left in the third quarter. We'll be back in a minute on Video Productions.
Game is sponsored by Brian Helton. Brian is running to represent you in the state senate. Brian is the conservative choice for Raleigh, Wyoming, and Fayette counties. He is pro-life and supports our Second Amendment rights. Brian Helton will work hard to make it happen. Paid for by Helton for West Virginia. Kayla Kessinger, Treasurer.
Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Back we are at Shady Spring High School's Auxiliary Gymnasium. This is the Little General Store's C.Adam Toney Discount Tires Basketball Showcase, the first of 4 games on Video Productions from this arena. And across the hall in the main gym, Maris Lowry has 4 games that he is broadcasting. So if you like hoops, you got it today. You still have plenty of time to come in person if you'd like to come to Shady Spring High School. And we've got a pretty decent crowd here so far. I know a lot of things going on. Glad that you've decided to spend part of your day with us. Ready to go. Here come the Grizzlies from Nicholas County. Down by 4. 1 minute left. Third quarter. Short shot, bank shot, and offensive foul going to be called. If you just came in late, Nicholas won the first quarter 11-5. The Grizzlies won the second quarter 8-4. And they're behind in this quarter. And at the end of the 4 quarters, Mike, then they will have special coaching.
Yeah, end of the game scenarios, which is, again, one of those things that Coach Bolin started when he created this event. I think each team will run through 2 or 3 end of the game scenarios to where there'll be a specific amount of time put on the clock, and just another opportunity for some learning and coaching for both team and players.
You can never have enough. Inbounds play, Highlanders. Less than 40 seconds remaining. Maul looking. Here's a 3 ball, short. Gets it back. Look at this, triplet.
Yeah.
Well, he followed his shot nicely, just didn't go. Well, Coach Gray is out there. He is really trying to coach up his kids. What do we got now? We're sort of bogged down here at the end of the third quarter. We'll take the lead off the shoes and get rolling. Ashton Maul fading in for a turnaround jumper. That's not going to work. Maul follows it up. No. And a foul on the rebound. Well, we'll go to the other end of the floor, and it'll be Landon Hanna, who was the offended party, and he's going to take the inbounds pass. 27 seconds left. Grizzlies need some points right now if they want to win this quarter. Good passing. And there's a foul. Right in front of us. Foul is on Maul. 18 seconds left and out of bounds play here. So to the line is Cole Brown, 2 for 2 foul shooting for his 2-point afternoon. So, Mike, I know that some of these kids don't get a lot of playing time. Do you play them here in these games?
Yeah, I think this early on, the coaches have an idea of where they're going to be. And then, you know, I think part of this setup is the restart after each quarter gives you an opportunity to look at different lineups, look at that handful of kids who are on that borderline. But, you know, by the time January rolls around, coaches should know and have their rotation set up to make that push through the sectional regional tournaments.
Brown makes the pair of foul shots, so it's a 2-point game, and the Grizzlies commit the foul. That was McMillian who was fouled. So 14 seconds left. You know, Mike, in putting together a rotation, I know you try to have, obviously, your 5 starters, but you try to have an extra guard, you try to have an extra center, an extra forward. Do you like an 8-man rotation? Is that what you try for?
Ideally, 7-8 men. But, you know, there's some schools and teams that have the opportunity to go 10 deep and rotate. I would venture to say most of the smaller schools, you know, are lucky to find 5 or 6 players who, you know, who the coaches feel comfortable with. But, you know, here early on, you know, we've seen the rotation. We've seen a multitude of players get an opportunity to show. But, again, I will say the execution has not been ideal, but efforts, and, again, coaches are still monitoring probably at this time of the season to see what they actually have.
McMillian made 1 out of 2, and now on the rebound try, there's a foul with 4.9 seconds left and a 3-point lead for Webster County. And we'll go to the other end of the floor. You know, it's getting intense in there close. And Webster's about to substitute a couple of kids, and so will the Grizzlies. At the line, McCourt clanks it in. His 3rd point. Zach McCourt. And let's see who we've got in there. 23 is Thomas Cochran for the Highlanders. Way down here. One more. Got it. McCourt gets them both. And it is a 5-point lead, and so Webster County's going to win this quarter.
Yeah, the game's getting a little chippy now. I think it started with the intensity of the coaches, and then the players just fed off of that. But coaches, they have been the last 4 or 5 minutes have been pretty intense for sure.
Yes, sir. And we're just starting in the season. It's just, oh, man. All right. To the line is Isaiah Minor for Nicholas County. And he's got it perfectly. So just inserted into the ball game, and Minor gets a chance to shoot some free throws. One more coming to him. 4-point game. He makes them both perfectly. Maybe we're not done yet. I already had the Highlanders winning this quarter. And there is the buzzer. So that is the end of 3. This quarter goes 16-13, favor of Webster County. We'll be back in 60 seconds with the 4th quarter on Video Productions.
Again, Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Ready for the fourth quarter. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, with Coach Mike Green, courtside at Shady Spring High School. And this is the Little General Store's C.Adam Toney Discount Tires Basketball Showcase. If you add up all of the scoring for the first three quarters, even though we start fresh here at this quarter, Nicholas County would have only a 7-point advantage, 32-25. Not a lot of scoring, but as we mentioned several times, these kids have been hustling up and down the floor.
It looks like both coaches have went back with their original starting five to see how they can finish the game.
Here we go. We're set. Thanks, Ref. Checking over here to make sure we had come out of commercial. Appreciate that very much. From three. Nope. Back brace miss by Stump. And I think a foul called.
Jump ball.
Jump elbow.
Yep.
Yeah, Webster gets it. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Get some points on the board, huh? Webster County Grizzlies, coached by Mike Gray. Triplet, he's been good. And a foul is going to be called as he started going. He's the only double-figure scorer triplet for Webster County. Guess he dragged his pivot foot, Mike.
I think they called a holding foul on 44, and if listeners don't think that coaches can affect the game and how officials call, I think that's a great example how they can. Coach Phipps has been in the ear of every official over there in front of him, and the last two calls have went his way.
It's Brian Phipps, the head basketball coach on the boys' side for Nicholas County. Fast break try. Triplet somehow was able to keep it alive, but into the Grizzlies' hands. Off-balance jumper from the baseline won't go, and on the fight for the rebound, there is a foul. Give the ball to Webster County. Let's see the replay here, Mike. C.Adam Toney Discount Tires. Thank you very much for your sponsorship. Oh, look at that. A little English action going on, and count that three ball for Triplet. Mid-range jumper, count that for Collins.
Pace is picking up a little bit here in the fourth quarter.
Happy to see it. All of us fans love the scoring. But as you know, defense and rebounding is what wins games. Clevenger with the lay-in. His second basket. Webster County's getting a little bit more offense now. From three. It's good. Stump scores for the third time from outside. Plus two two-pointers. We're tied at 5.
Got a loss there.
Yeah.
Great pick and roll. Triplet wide open. No help defense for the Grizzlies.
18 points for Triplet, leading all scoring. Nice pass in close. There's the foul.
Calling a foul on the floor. Number 5 of Webster County.
Here's the replay on that previous end of the court. Looking from deep in the corner. It rims out, no good that time by Stump. On the rebound try, another foul. You mentioned our next game, which will start at about 2:15. We'll be on at 2:10. Pikeview and Westside. And then at 4 o'clock here on this court, Liberty and James Monroe. These are all boys games. And then at 5:45, Van and Greater Beckley Christian. I'll have all of them for you. Shot missing that time, and here comes Triplet on the move. Clevenger from downtown, short. Foul on the rebound. Now, we've had a lot of fouls called, and that needed to happen. The referees are in control of this game. And, you know, Mike, when you're scrimmaging, well, when you're practicing, you're against yourself. So these scrimmage games are important to get ready for the season.
Yeah, and each team's allowed 2 scrimmages prior to the start of the season. And, again, as you said, just a better opportunity to get out and get away from your teammates, and especially this type of environment here that we have here that's a real live game situation.
Ashton Mall will go to the line, where he's 0 for 2. and has a field goal to his credit. Maul will try to expand the lead for the Highlanders, and that one's good. One more coming. After a substitution, Ethan Odell comes into the Grizzly lineup. You could hear a pin drop here. 1 out of 2.
Great box out by Morrison.
Boy, he took a giant step there. What a nice play by Trey Stump.
Stump's a nice little player for sure.
15 points for him. Downtown shot is short.
And there you go. Stump running again. 2-on-2. Turnover, great defense by Licklider and a hold on Ethan Stump.
5 minutes, 17 seconds remaining in this game, and this is the fourth quarter, but then there will have a situational coaching situation. We'll keep the cameras here for part of that. You know, sometimes the coaches don't like that shown because they'll try some special plays. So we'll show a little bit of it. Underneath, a lot of traffic. And the Grizzlies had that one clogged up very nicely. Brown passing outside. Collins has his pocket picked, and there's the foul.
Good sportsmanship there by Collins. Breakaway layup on Licklider. Collins fouled him to keep him from the easy layup, and as he went to the ground, Collins helped him up. I'd like to see that.
Maybe things will get back to normal here. As you said, it got a little chippy earlier.
Yeah.
Okay, Maul to throw it in. And now he's called over to the sideline there, where he's getting some instruction. First, it's going to be foul shooting. So Licklider makes that one. He has made now 4 out of 6. And 6 total points. 4 points. Got them both. 3-point game. Favor of Webster County. Nicholas County on the move. And another foul. If you tuned in late, Nicholas County won the first quarter 11-5. The Grizzlies won the second one 8-4. Webster County won the third quarter 16-13. And they have this one by 3. Although we've got still 4.5 minutes left in it. Outside jumper, good that time by Collins.
Yeah, much better basketball in this fourth quarter.
I think they're just getting revved up. The players get to know the feel of each other. They're figuring out some of the defense a little bit. And after having said that, we've got an M-Downs play coming for Maul. Ashton passes the ball into Triplett. And there's a foul. Checking. It's a charge. Oh, now they said, no, it's on White. It's on White, so it's on the Grizzlies. I don't know if we have that on instant replay. We can see what's what.
I think it was try to set a screen up top.
All right, here it is.
Ran through the screen, I believe.
Yeah.
Extended that right arm.
You're right. That's the voice of Mike Green, who still knows his stuff. Clevenger to the line for Webster County. Riley Clevenger, 4 from the floor. His first foul shooting chance is good. And it's a 2-point game. Clevenger again. Rims out, and the rebound pulled down nicely by Morriston. Stump with it. On the right wing. Oh, good D that time. Look at this. What an effort that time. And it results in possession for the Highlanders. Boy, Triplett just gave his body up that time. Crashed into the stands.
Yeah, I landed very awkwardly in the first round. The first row of the bleachers here, I was concerned for a minute for his right leg, but he's up. And
look at this. You can see it again.
Yeah, bam.
Wow.
And his leg gets stuck there in the bleachers. But a big three by Nicholas County.
I think that was Brown. So the Grizzlies have regained the lead. Here's Triplett. Lost the handle on it. Got a 2-on-1 now. Lay in, missed. Wow, that was an excellent opportunity. And Odell just couldn't get it to fall. Clevenger, off-balance jumper, and he is fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 with 3 minutes left in the ball game.
Yeah, good take by Riley Clevenger. And I know he's probably not had the game that he's hoping for tonight as far as points, but again, the second scrimmage of the year, and Coach Mike Gray's going to expect and need a lot from Riley Clevenger this year to get where they want to be.
Saw the replay courtesy of C.Adam Toney Discount Tires as Clevenger misses the foul shot. 1 for 3 for him now, and 5 total points.
Bill, I get caught up in the actual action, and I forget to look over at the instant replay. So I know our guys are doing a great job showing those instant replays to our guests.
We have the heavy hitter here. Nick Eskins just does a great job as our producer-director. So we've got a tie game. Just under 3 to go. The 3-ball missing. And the rebound fought for. And the outside shot is good that time by Brown. 10 points for him. Oh, that was a pretty.
Yeah, great defense by Nicholas County. 2 deep threes. The first 3 by Stump was long. Rebound came off, and Brown hit another deep 3 on the right corner.
There you saw it, courtesy of Little General. The left side is being shut down by the defense for Webster County. Now from deep in the corner, it's just off the iron that time by McCourt. And Webster's got it. Now they don't. Getting a little helter-skelter there.
Yeah,
back and forth they go.
Lighter out front.
Yeah.
Good.
Licklider scores for the first time from the floor. 15-14. Now this is the kind of action we were looking for as far as the scoreboard. Looking for points. Baseline drive. No, let's try the corner. Short. Stump couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah, great penetration, kick out front. Stump had a wide open 3, couldn't quite get it to fall in, but great offense by the Nicholas County Grizzlies.
Okay, we got a timeout, 1:42 left in this 4th quarter, and let's pause for 60 seconds on Video Productions.
General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. That's nearly 50 years of providing those essential needs for your daily journey. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. We know these last couple years haven't been easy, but with every sunrise and sunset, you keep us going. To the LG family, the moms, dads, sisters, brothers, sons, and daughters of West Virginia, thank you.
City National Bank, where you can purchase or refinance your home with the no down payment champion mortgage. No down payment, no private mortgage insurance, no kidding. Visit your local branch to get started today. City National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. To learn more, log on to mortgage.bankatcity.com.
And back here at Shady Spring High School, Bill O'Brien with Coach Mike Green. Glad to have you aboard as we go to the last 1 minute and 42 seconds of game 1. 3 more to come, and all of them broadcast here on Video Productions. Well, Mike Green, what do you do here? You're the coach. It's a 1-point game. What do you say?
Well, at this point, again, we just got to take care of the basketball. Even though this has been the best offensive quarter we've seen to this point with 1:42 left, still too many turnovers. And again, if we are I'm not sure who's bringing it out here. Is it the Webster County ball coming out? So we just want to run a good set. We want to make sure that we take what the defense gives us, and more importantly is take care of the basketball, no turnovers.
Licklider with it, taking his time. You know there's no shot clock. But Webster County looks like they got fire in their eyes.
Yeah,
Triplet.
good take.
Yep. He had the shot for a moment. A good defense that time by Minor. Outside jumper. That's a 2-ball. That's Collins scoring.
Yeah, and he has played great this 4th quarter. I'm not sure how many points he is, but I think that's at least 7 in this quarter.
I think you're right. And he's getting close to 20 for the game, leading his team, Ethan Collins. We're approaching 1 minute left and a 3-point lead for the Grizzlies. Maul dishes it off inside the foul line, and there's the jumper by McMillian. Good.
Good shot, good play.
That was nice. Didn't need the 3-ball at this time. Over to Brown, way over here. And we almost had 2 players in our laps. Good sportsmanship that time by Triplett. Picking Collins up, and Collins will feed the ball in right here after a timeout. Timeout Webster County. 38 seconds left in this game. And it's a 1-point lead. We'll be back in a minute on Video Productions.
At Access Health, we believe there's a difference between care and caring. We know you by name, and our 26 locations keep you healthy so that you can do the things that truly matter.
This game is sponsored by Brian Helton. Brian is running to represent you in the state senate. Brian is the conservative choice for Raleigh, Wyoming, and Fayette counties. He is pro-life and supports our Second Amendment rights. Brian Helton will work hard to make it happen. Paid for by Helton for West Virginia. Kayla Kessinger, Treasurer.
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Pepsi indeed makes it better. By the way, we would like to thank Ronnie Olson, who's the athletic director and the head boys basketball coach here at Shady Spring High School, and everybody here at Shady for making our stay so hospitable. We appreciate them very much. All right, ready to go for the last 38.5 seconds. And a 1-point lead for Nicholas County, and they've got the inbounds right here. All right, Stump with it. They'll spread the floor just a little bit. Trying for an outside jumper like this. No good. And a foul is going to be called with 25 seconds remaining.
Yep, had a wide open opportunity, not quite off the back of the rim. Rebound to Webster County and a foul.
Clevenger will go to the line. He is 2 out of 4 foul shooting and total 6 points for his afternoon's work. And this will be big for the visitors from Webster County.
Yeah, down 1. Opportunity to take the lead here from the free throw line.
Riley Clevenger on the way, got it. So we're tied up. No, I don't think we do overtime if it's tied at the end of a quarter.
Well, and this actually falls into those end of the game scenarios we're going to do at the conclusion of this game. So just over 22 seconds left. Full court pressure by the Webster County Highlanders.
Oh, nice passing to break it up. Under the basket, turnaround shot block, and a foul. Well, I tell you, Minor looked good on that play.
Yes, he did, and great effort, great way to penetrate, get the ball in the middle, press break up, free throw, and the foul. I tell you, it's hard not to, as a defender, to not go up and try to block every shot, but at this level, there's very few blocks and a lot more fouls when the attempts are made to get those blocks in the paint like that.
Isaiah Minor, who was 2 for 2 foul shooting today, will get 2 shots. Nope. Was that the announcer jinx?
Well, he could have secured not secured the win, but made it a 3-point game for sure. Or no, I'm sorry, Nicholas County's down 1, so he needs this to tie.
Yeah. And he's such a good foul shooter. Let's see if we can jinx him here. There you go. Yeah, it didn't work. That was good.
Left.
And he is a good foul shooter. Tied at 18. 9 seconds. Triplett looking. 5 seconds. Clevenger is fouled with 1.8. Minor fouled him. Ouch. Oh, my gosh.
Good call. 30 feet away from the basket. Not the best foul, but again, Early on, scrimmage, just trying to make sure that we have this intensity that Coach Phipps wants from his team, but unfortunate foul called out front.
Clevenger's made 4 out of 6, including his last 3 at the line, and it's good, so that'll take care of that. Webster County's going to win this quarter unless something miraculous happens. Clevenger once more. Got them both. Nothing but net. Ice in his veins. Well, what happened there?
Coach Phipps got a timeout. I don't know if he got it before the ball went in, but there was 1.8 seconds on the clock. We're showing 1.2 now. We'll see what the officials do with the clock.
All right, Mike, we're going to keep it here for just a moment. And again, remind everybody that at the conclusion of this game, we'll take a quick break and add up the individual totals, and then there will be the opportunity for both of these coaches to do special things, just as would happen maybe in a practice session. Huh?
Yep. Coach Boland, he's named this end of the game scenarios to where it gives both teams the opportunity to do real live game situations, normally with less than 30 seconds on the clock. Game in the line with 2 or 3 seconds before the game's over. So they're in-game scenarios. I know the coaches and players like that. I was when I was at Independence, we were out here all 3 years, and they're really gives you an opportunity for teachable moments for your players.
So, Mike, when you're coaching in regular practice sessions, how much time do you devote to special events like that?
Yeah, I mean, you know, we would spend 15 minutes every day on different in-game scenarios. We scrimmaged a lot. Just to get those live action shots. But yeah, everyone's different. But again.
Well, they're discussing now. They put some time on the clock. And I think they're.
It's 1.8 was what was on there.
They put 1.7. So the Grizzlies have to go the length of the floor and hope they can get a shot off here to tie the game or maybe hit a 3 to win it, at least this quarter.
And these are those in-game scenarios that we'll be working on. I think that was a little more than 1.7, but great quarter of action for both teams.
And so that does it. So the fourth quarter is won by Webster County 20-18. So they wind up winning the third and fourth quarters after Nicholas County had won the first and second quarters. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll give you the individual unofficial scoring totals for these two teams. But first, we remind you, you're watching the Little General Store C.Adam Toney Discount Tires Basketball Showcase from Shady Spring High School on Video Productions.
I'm Leanna Burnett, owner of Window World of Beckley. At Window World, we are proud to deliver exterior solutions that are beautiful, affordable, and guaranteed for life. We do things the right way. Honest pricing, no gimmicks, and thousands of satisfied customers. Call Window World of Beckley today at 1-800-NEXT-WINDOW and have your new windows, siding, and doors before winter. Window World of Beckley, family owned,
Nationally known. Hey, grab me one too.
Just asking the referees, change in plans. Game is not over. We're going to run the clock for 4 minutes and do an extra period. That's fine. Coach has decided to change the plans at the last moment, and that's fine with us. So we'll have one more period. We had that last night. Actually, they ran what we call the fifth quarter, 8 minutes with the clock running.
Yeah, and they're going to have a running clock here for 4 minutes for some of the reserves to give them the opportunity here to get some action in this last scrimmage.
Collins missing, and the ball will go the other way. Well, I was adding up stats, and I can tell you this much so far. Well, we'll wait till a break in the action. I'll give you some of the individual scoring. We'll get back to it.
Yeah, it looks like Nicholas County only has nine young men dressed, so some of these folks will be playing today in this running 4-minute clock had seen action earlier in the 4-quarter game.
And out of bounds play. Yeah, let's tell you for Nicholas County, they had 3 in double figures to this point. Ethan Collins with 16. Trey Stump has 13. Cole Brown with 10. Those were the leading scorers for the Grizzlies. Nice pass underneath. And look at that defense. But nevertheless, count the basket for Hannah. Landon Hannah scores.
Yeah, Hannah and Collins both were starting for the Nicholas County Grizzlies, and they're in here with this reserve action. So expect them to shine in this last 2.5 minutes.
Number 1 is Justin Lewis. That's McMillian with it. We're approaching 2 minutes left, and the clock is going to run. Just to give these kids a little extra action, as Mike told you. Lewis, who had played earlier and scored a field goal. And now we're at 2 minutes to go. A little bit of dribbling that time. That's Cochran, Thomas Cochran, 23. Couldn't quite get that floater to fall. McMillian missing the follow-up. Here's one thrown up. The prayer is not answered, but a foul is called, and clock continues to roll. Are they going to shoot free throws? Yes, they will. So this is Casey Farmer into the ball game. He's a freshman and expected to do really well. His coach was really high on him and said, you're going to see Farmer and another freshman, Justin Lewis. They're going to get a lot of playing time in the regular year. Oh, got them both. On the other end, the layup missing. 1:07 left in this extra period. And the basketball goes the other way, Mike.
Yeah, coaches hate to see that. Even in this type scenario here, Nicholas County got behind the defense and then ultimately missed the layup. But
little dipsy doodle layup try, didn't get it. Well, he wanted to shoot outside, but they want a better shot. From the corner, on the way, it's short. That was Trey Brogan who missed that shot, but he's got it again. Brogan follows it up, no, from 14 feet, and we'll go the other end of the floor. Webster County, 20 seconds left in a 2-2 count. Lewis. Well, that defense is stifling. From the corner. And it's good. So McMillian scores the long ball. And this long shot is short. Now I think we've finished up our action here, and we're going to take one more break and then give you the scoring totals after a break on Video Productions.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our New Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Little General Stores has been serving West Virginia communities for almost 5 decades. We are so grateful to be a small part of your lives, and we want to recognize the integral part of our operation, the LG family. You keep us going. Thank you.
Massey Power Sports is your one-stop off-road and tractor destination. We have an awesome selection of side-by-sides, ATVs, dirt bikes, tractors, and kid machines. Our machines come loaded with features the other brands don't have and will save you thousands of dollars versus the competition. Massey Power Sports offers the best prices, the best service, and the best warranties. Our locations in Beckley and Cross Lanes are here to serve you. Online at MasseyPowersports.com. Massey Power Sports. We power your work and your adventure.
Grab the one thing that everyone's loving, and as it happens, they come by the dozen. Everybody loves it, and everybody knows it. Everybody loves a donut.
Back to wrap up this first game. The extra quarter was won, or the extra period was won by Webster County. And you know, if you'd added up all of the quarters, this is how close this game was, Mike. Nicholas County would have scored 52 points and did, and Webster County had 50. So, Mike, as I'm adding up the stats here, just give me your thoughts on this game.
Yeah, I think it was, again, very competitive game. Effort was there. Nicholas County started out the first 2 quarters, played really well, had a nice little advantage, and Webster County hung in there, battled the last 2.5 quarters to where, again, brought it back to a 2-point game, and very evenly matched. And like I said, Webster County's got to be, not completely happy, but, again, playing AAA school going into the season opening next week. I know Coach Gray's going to like where his team's at and looking forward to kicking the regular season off here in the next week.
Let's take a look at these stats, unofficial. Webster County winds up with Raylan Triplett with 18 points. Played a nice game. Triplett with 18, leading the way. Riley Clevenger had 10 points. 7 points for Logan Licklider, 7 for him. 6 points for Kyle McMillian. Ashton Mall scored 3. McCourt had 4, and Casey Farmer with 2 points. Nicholas County unofficially. Ethan Collins with 16 points leading the way. Trey Stump had 13. Cole Brown had 10. Landon Hanna scored 4. Isaiah Minor with 3. Trey Brogan had 2. And Ethan Odell had 2 points. So those are the totals as Webster County and Nicholas County go head-to-head, and it was great to see those 2 go after each other. I think they're both going to have fine seasons, and we appreciate the head coaches, Brian Phipps for Nicholas and Mike Gray for Webster County, in their help in the preparation of our broadcast. That'll wrap things up here. We'll have the next game coming up at 2:15, so we'll be back in just about 15 minutes for our pregame show. Just enough time for extra Pepsi Cola and maybe a bite of a snack of some sort, huh? We'll get ready for Pikeview and Westside here on Video Productions. For Coach Mike Green, Bill O'Brien, thanks for tuning in. We'll be back in just a few minutes on Video Productions.